You just give the money to Doug Kent. Nobody can win more than one match in a row, but Hoskins, a very confident, incredible player. And first shot coming in high, and was not the lane. It was his swing. Got the elbow out, just didn't make the proper delivery. Fortunate, because boy, when the ball goes through the nose here, you have a lot of big wide open splits. He leaves the 6 and the 10. He switches to a harder ball, and he'll just fire at it.
As a player, you know it when it's your swing, and
oh, you can certainly tell right off the bat. Look out! He picks up the 6 and 10.
Now we take a look at Doug Kent. He was something a couple of weeks ago in Indianapolis, seated 7th, and went through the field out of Newark, New York.
Look how far inside he's playing.
He's in front of the ball return to start.
And he leaves the 1 and the 10. The 2 and the 4 are up there, but that wasn't the way Doug Kent wanted to start this title match out. You can see he's standing in front of the ball return. The ball hits the 6th arrow. That's deep. Doesn't hook back enough. Now we saw Schaefer make this earlier. Get the ball left of that head pin. Drive it into the 10. Too much head pin.
So an open for Doug Kent in the first frame.
Well, let's go down and see just how close he was to making that. He needed to be maybe an inch and a half further left on the head pin to knock it into the 10.
Got to settle down after that open.
Now he'll put it behind him. This lane hooks more. And there's the opening strike for Doug Kent, who really made a statement yesterday. He really ran away from the field in the last 16 games. A powerful strike. Ball driving into the 10 pin from a very, very deep angle.
Hoskins with a strike in the second frame. Hoskins ranks 17th in the PBA World Power Rankings.
Hoskins, he doesn't stand in front of the ball return, but he's very, very close to it. Walks to the left, then projects the ball back out to the right. And oh, would he like to have double figures in wins. This one would be his 10th.
300 games a couple of years ago on tour. Third frame.
Came in high in the first frame. He comes in high in the third frame and gets a very, very good break. The 4-pin is tripped. Take a look at the line. Very deep. The ball's going to be inside the 5th arrow. Doesn't get far enough to the right, but watch the 4-pin as it gets tripped out.
Kent brings it back. Kent has a double. Maybe a couple of things working against Doug Kent, the tournament leader, 8 and 10 in title matches this year. And as the tournament leader, Doug Kent is 0 and 3. But
well, you know, you can take those numbers, you can just throw them right away, Phil. They really
okay.
They don't mean anything.
There they go.
And there they went.
Kent has come back after that open in the first frame with a double.
And just down by 11 pins. Can cut it to 1. He does. Well, what a great comeback after that errant first shot. Be interesting to watch Hoskins the next couple of frames, especially when he goes back to lane 19. Now he hit flush in the pocket on lane 20. Then he tripped that 4-pin.
Hoskins. Yeah, got it. 3 in a row.
A lot of good things happening to Steve Hoskins today. He's a very funny man. Watch the ball, very deep inside, over around the 5th arrow, making the break at 45, 50 feet.
Oh, yeah.
And the 5-pin laughed at him for a second, but
he
gets the last laugh. Oh, yes. aren't I special?
Gotta have some fun out here too. So
He
Hoskins.
does. Hoskins is a showman. He knows when he's bowling on television, and he's very, very talented.
Trying to silence Doug Kent. Long way to go.
Delaney put the 4 on.
Got it.
That's the one he's looking for. That's the confidence builder right there. Hoskins, watch the fiery release. Really, a lot of lift at the bottom of the swing.
Well, he's got it going, Marshall.
Now this man's got 3 in a row as well. Needs to hurry. Oh, solid 10.
Boy, Kent is lined up on the other lane. Wow.
Look where he's starting, and watch how close his ball comes to actually going in the left gutter. He has to project the ball over the gutter cap. And then, unfortunately, he leaves the 10 pin. He makes a spare, but the breaks right now seem to be going Hoskins' way. Kent trails by 22. As you can see, as you said earlier, he's never won when he's been a tournament leader.
Well, this is the first time Pasadena Diamond Lanes has hosted the PBA National Tour. The last time we visited the Houston area, and I know, Marshall, you're familiar with the event, 1984. You led by about 500 pins, and Brian Boss knocked you off.
Well, thank you very much.
Bring back memories.
2 pin for Kent. Very critical line he's playing. Now, we've had a lot of good times bowling in Texas. Glad to be back.
And Kent will pick up the spare, but right now it's Steve Hoskins. He's ripped off 4 straight strikes. He's up by 22.
Yeah, well, Steve Hoskins has the opportunity to put more distance between himself and Kent. If he were to strike here, raise that lead to 33 pins.
Twisted it up and got it.
Oh, he really has had a lot of good pin action today, and that goes hand in hand with getting the job done. You can't rely on being able to throw it high flush every time, especially with the powerful balls. You take advantage of what the balls can do for you.
Hoskins steps up in the 7th.
Our proprietor this week, Jimmy Young, been very, very gracious to all the players, and we're happy to be in his center.
Great crew working on this PBA event.
Hoskins, 6 strikes in a row.